Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So I got home from work yesterday, checked my mail, and my VATS delete had showed up. So this is what I ordered it from ISI Motorsports off of eBay Motors. It's actually for an 86 to 2002 Camaro, but it's the same code as what I have. And I figured the plug between the Camaro, in the picture, the plug was identical for this car versus the Camaro. So I ordered it. It was only 30 bucks. So I'm not out anything or much if it doesn't work. But so what I did is the little chip that's on either side of the key, it's got the little metal tabs. You measure the resistance on those either side of that with your ohm meter. And then there's online you can find a graph that shows all the different ohms and gives you the code for what you need. My car was 3.72, 3.74, something like that. And that turned out to be a code 10. So that's what I ordered. So this is code 10. And it actually came with these nice instructions, albeit they're for a Camaro, but it came with instructions on how to do it. It's really super simple on this car. So I'll show you. It might be hard to see. I might have to kick the flash on. Oh, it did it on its own. So I pulled this panel down just because I wanted to clean it. But what I was looking for in here, I don't know if you can see it. So there's this little bitty plug right here. It's two white wires that go in an orange, and then that plugs into this plug right here, which is a white and purple and a white wire. And there's our plug. So the VATS delete plugs into this portion, which goes into the computer. But the reason why I pulled this panel down is you can still see there's some mouse droppings and stuff in there. And then I got to look in. Oh, yep, look, we still got nest. So that's got to come out. So I'm going to clean that up, clean this panel off some more, scrub it down, wipe it down with some disinfectant in that, and then plug in that VATS delete. Now, it does work. I had it plugged in, but I pulled it back off so I could show you guys. And the car started right back up. So I know it works. But if you guys want to see it, I'll plug it in. We'll start the car and go from there. We got that panel all clean and bolted back up. So here's the key. And so when we're measuring that little silver strip on either side. There and there. So let's walk back to the car. Yes, I have gloves on because I was cleaning up that mouse poop. So clutch in, key on. Oh, yep, you know what? It'd probably help if I hook up the battery. Hold on a minute. All right, keys on. We have flashing, the security lights flashing, or the battery's hooked up, the key's not on. So key on. Security light goes off. We have fire. Security lights back on. We're good to go. So that's bypass works, and it also came with double-sided sticky tape so you can like hide it. So I put it on the bottom of the steering column and kind of hit it. So I'm gonna finish tucking wires away and put it up. The leaf spring, according to my UPS tracker, should be here tomorrow. So I may work on that this weekend. It's supposed to snow this weekend, so the car is probably done for the year. And then I'm going to order the weather stripping kit as soon as I'm done filming this. So tonight I will be ordering the weather stripping. And then carpet kit's already ordered. I have got confirmation that they got the order. I just haven't gotten any confirmation that it's shipped yet. I think they have to actually make it and then dye the carpet. But every time we tear something apart and vacuum more mouse poop out of it, the less and less the car stinks. So right now it doesn't stink too bad. I threw 2 heavy-duty air fresheners in it. I have some air freshener bombs coming from Amazon that are supposed to be here this weekend. So I will run one of those and we'll film that. It takes about 15 minutes to do that process. So we're slowly, I mean, you're not going to throw up sitting in the car anymore, but it's not as bad as it was, honestly, guys. So we've got projects to do still, and we're still got stuff going on, but it's going to be long and slow at this point now because of work, and winter is on its way, and we're trying to get, you know, things done around the house and outside tended to before winter hits, so we have, you know, room to plow and boats tarped and covered and things like that. So it's also started deer season this weekend, so there might be some of that too. But thanks for watching. We'll see you later. Hey, what's up, guys? I just got home from work, and look what was sitting porch. It's our new front leaf spring for the car. See how low that front end sits? Makes me think that spring has collapsed. And I'll show you when I pull the old one out, but I think it's the passenger side. It's splintered on the outer edge. There's a little bit of splintering and it's peeling apart. So went ahead and ordered this off of eBay Motors. I found it used for $239. It's the soft ride, the easy ride, FHA, I think is the code, the RPO code, which it's for this model year car, 90 to 96, I do believe he said. So I don't care what the ride's like. This does not have Z51 suspension, so I'm not worried about that. And the more comfortable I can make it, the more, you know, the wife might want to ride in it and stuff. But I also ordered the weather stripping kit last night, so that is on order. So now I'm just waiting for the carpet to show up and the weather stripping kit to show up, and we can complete this car and get her done this winter. So talk to you guys later. All right, well, there it is out of the box. It's dirty. It hasn't been cleaned yet, so I'll get it cleaned up and get her thrown in the car probably this weekend maybe. It's got a nice good arch to it, like it should. So hopefully that brings that ride height back up better on this thing. So I'll compare the two side by side when I get the old one pulled out of the car. All right, YouTube, what's up? I ordered a 3-pack of scent bombs for the Corvette. They showed up today. And unfortunately, we're supposed to get some bad weather over the next couple days. But right now it's raining, and I have the Corvette outside I'm running one of the scent bombs. So I'll show you. I don't know if you can see that on camera, but look how the water's beating up. That's just a hand wash with the Armor All with ceramic coat, and then Mr. Sam's spray wax. That has to run for 15 minutes with the scent bomb in it. I think the scent bomb lasts like 5 minutes. And then, like I said, it's a 3-pack. So in the spring, I will do another one. But right now, I need to get rid of the mouth smell so I can work on it. Front spring is here. Rubber, the seals for the windows and doors and the hatch and everything are on their way. And then the carpet kit is still on order and is pending according to Corvette mods. So, but yeah, so this weekend we're going to attempt to do the spring, which is right there, and it's got a hell of an arch in it. So that is not going to be easy, and I don't expect it to be, but we'll get it done. But I just wanted to show you what it looked like with the rain and stuff coming on it. So, and I think we're expecting snow Sunday, so we're done with the car for the year. So I'm gonna get this done while I can, and then we'll see you later. Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Another day in the shop. It's cold out here today. I'll show you. Forecasted last night, but can you see the mountains over there? Yep, that's snow on the hills. So winter's fast approaching, and time to stay in the shop, get some stuff done. I don't know if I mentioned, I did get the odor bomb done on that. I didn't film it, I forgot, because it was pouring rain that day and I just wanted to get it done. I ordered, came in a 3-pack off of Amazon. So what I did is just, you open the top, shake the can up, make sure the contents are shook up, release it, and then car's got to be running. I left the car running outside, put it on recirculate so it works it through the vents and everything too, and then let it run for 15 minutes and then it's done. Car smelled much better than it does, and also getting all the mouse crap out of it helped too. So we have the new spring on the bench, and I think I'm going to get the car up on jack stands and start trying to get that out. I know it's very hard to do and very difficult to do, but we're going to attempt to do it. If it's too bad, then I'll button it back up and take it to a shop and have somebody else do it. But I am going to go read and watch the YouTube videos real quick on it, and then we'll get started. So we've got the right side is done. Lower ball joint separated. Sway bars disconnected. I pulled the shock completely out just so it wasn't dangling in the way. So there it is. And you can see the splinter in the spring. And that's why we're replacing it. Plus it was riding real low. So I did it backwards. I should have done the ball joint first and I did it last, but it popped itself out. So that was good. So we'll try and do the ball joint first this time on the other side, and I'll check in with you later. All right, so driver's side is done. All the tension is off the spring. When I was taking the driver's side apart, this Bilstein's, where'd you go? Blown apart. So the bushings are gone. So we'll be ordering new shocks. Now we'll have to undo the cradle bolts that hold the spring in place, and it should come right out. I hope. We'll see. All right, so this side's put back together minus the shock because I ordered new shocks. The ones on here, they're okay, but the bushings went bad. So they had Bilstings on it. I don't know if I can afford them or we're finding them in a hurry, but I ordered some KYB adjustables, which... this has KYBs on the front. The red Corvette had KYBs all the way around, and that actually rode really nice. So they're not a bad shock. They're not going to be some junk Monroes or whatever. Yeah, so this is not an easy project. If you don't have space and room, and I have a big giant toolbox full of tools, so it requires it to be way up in the air. I mean, it's almost better to do it on a 2-post, but because you got to get the front end because of the arch on that spring, trying to get that out from it's kind of a pain in the butt. So you have to have the front end way up in the air. So yeah, it's been a treat, let me tell you. I'm gonna put this other side back together, and then we're on hold till shocks show up, hopefully this week. Talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. All right, so I'm just gonna wrap this up. The other side's back together. So tools you'll need, jack stands, jack. The sizes I'm gonna say is gonna be for sockets and wrenches if you have them. 15 millimeter, 13 millimeter, 21 millimeter for the ball joint nuts, 18 millimeter. You do have to pull one of the lower control arms, which they don't tell you in some of the instructions, but some of them do. But one of the lower control arms has to come out on whatever side you're going to pull the spring out on. And then, yeah, I think that's it. I think I had a 9/16 also, 14 millimeter, but I don't think I used it. So mainly 13, 15, 18, 21, and then, you know, the socket for your wheels, obviously, but that's basically all I used. And then, like I said, the front end of the car has got to come way up in the air because you got to get that arch rolled out of there, and it's a pain in the butt. And it's hard to line everything back up, and it's hard to do, but it's done. Now I just wait for shocks this week. I pretty much smashed every finger I have today, so yeah, it's not an easy project. Just if you guys are going to do this and do it by yourself, that spring is under a tremendous amount of tension. So you're using your floor jack to kind of hold that tension while you release nuts and bolts, and then slowly bring it down and release that tension. It will hurt you if you do not do it right. So just everybody be careful. I'm an idiot. Don't do what I do. But be careful, be safe, and you can do things yourself. It just takes time and patience. As you know, had this car for a month and a half and really haven't been able to drive it yet. I'm just trying to get it repaired to be drivable. So, and now, as you saw this morning in the video, we've got snow, and in the forecast is rain and snow all week. So we are pretty much done with the car. We're not going to be able to drive it unless we get a really nice day and I get all my pieces in. I don't want to drive it till I get everything back together. So Like I mentioned, rubber moldings are on the way. Still waiting for confirmation on the carpet kit. They did say it would take a while because they have to make it and paint the carpet and everything else. So that's probably the last thing to show up. And then shocks are on the way. And then we'll put the car together for the final time and let her sit for the winter. I'm hoping this spring is okay and I don't have to take it back out. As long as my ride height is higher than what it was, I'm happy because it was really low. If not, I've just wasted a bunch of money ordering shocks and springs, and I should have just ordered coilovers to begin with, which was probably hindsight 2020 is probably what I should have done. It would have been much easier to pull that spring out, throw some coilovers on and be done with it. But trying to keep it all original and all factory. This eBay spring was $239, so I do have the $1,000 to buy coilovers. I just didn't want to spend that. So again, thanks for watching. We'll see you later. Just got some miscellaneous parts and stuff to order now at this point, windshield wipers and things like that. So all the big stuff is ordered. So we'll see you later. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe.